Or is this full-time MMA now?
I love full-time MMA right now.
Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Volkan Oezdemir has been shifted to UFC 227 versus Alexander Gustafsson, and this is going to be a great fight and likely a title eliminator low-key. Alexander Gustafsson was supposed to be fighting Luke Rockhold. There was talks of it being for an interim title. Those kind of got shut down, and Luke Rockhold got a leg injury, so that fight's definitely off. But Alexander Gustafsson was still likely to be on the card, but we didn't really know who his opponent would be in the light heavyweight division. Volkan Oezdemir we didn't consider an option because he was actually booked in the main event of UFC Hamburg to take on Shogun. So now he's being moved out of that main event. Or was it Glover Teixeira? Volkan Oezdemir, he could have been, let me see. Yeah, I believe it was Shogun. Shogun versus Oezdemir, UFC Hamburg main event. And actually, it was supposed to happen at UFC Chile. That fight was now been rescheduled twice. Maybe it's not meant to happen. Maybe we'll see it in the future. But UFC Chile co-main event originally was Volkan Oezdemir versus Shogun. That fight got moved to the main event of UFC Hamburg, and now Volkan Oezdemir is being moved again out of that fight, but he's being moved into a bigger fight with Alexander Gustafsson, former title challenger. Now this is going to be a great fight. UFC 227 going to be a fun night of fights, definitely for the hardcore fans and maybe even the casual fans. It's going to be headlined by TJ Dillashaw and Cody Garbrandt. You're going to have Demetrius Johnson versus Henry Cejudo 2 on the card, and now we've got Volkan Oezdemir versus Alexander Gustafsson, and this is the number 1 and number 2 light heavyweight contenders. So the winner of this fight could fight DC if he comes back down. The winner of this fight could fight in an interim title fight next if DC wins and goes on to fight, John Jones and Brock Lesnar. That's an option, but either way, this fight definitely has title implications. The winner of this fight for sure will likely be fighting in a title fight, whether it's an interim title fight or versus DC next. It'll probably go to the winner of this fight, so that'll be dope. This is a big fight, high-profile fight, and it's being added to UFC 227. So I'll keep you guys updated on the rest of that card as it continues to build. But this is what this was confirmed by Gustafsson's management. He said Alex is extremely hungry and excited to return to the octagon. This is a championship level fight. If DC comes back, the winner of this fight will face him. You have the number 1 and number 2 fighting on August 4th. The focus is 100% on the belt. The fans win, and the Mauler is coming to the Staples Center. So we'll see what happens there, man. DC has already beat both of these guys. He beat Volkan Oezdemir a little more decisively than Alexander Gustafsson for sure. Alexander Gustafsson, the Mauler, man, he gave, in my opinion, DC and John Jones some of the best fights in their career as far as their toughest challenges. So if he's able to win this fight, he'll definitely be looking for a title shot, and we'll see what happens. With that being said, let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And before we get out of here, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button, and make sure you also hit the notification bell right next to it so you get notified every time I upload a video. And also, make sure you check out the Full-Time MMA Dojo over on patreon.com/fulltimemma if you want to see even more videos like this, or if you just want to find cool ways to help support your favorite MMA channel on YouTube. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.